Welcome back. Today we are going to see a quick recap of the chapter When Current Flows, which we have been studying for a few days. Look at these two circuits. Which one is a closed circuit? Yes, the first one is closed circuit because the cell and the electrical components are perfectly connected. And when the current passed through the circuit, the bulb glows. So it is a closed circuit. The second one is an open circuit. Here, the source of electricity and electrical components are connected and it has some breakage. When current passed through the circuit, the bulb doesn't glow. So it is an example for open circuit. Then we have studied about conductors and insulators. What is that? Yes, substances that conduct electricity are called conductors, and those which do not conduct electricity are called insulators. In all the circuits we have seen so far, figures of the source of electricity and device were drawn. Isn't this very difficult? So, we gave symbols to each of them while drawing circuit. Look at this. These are the symbols of some electrical components. Using this, try to develop more circuits. And remember one thing, these symbols are very important. Students, what is the purpose of switch? Yes, a switch is a device used to make a circuit work only when necessary. Different types of switches you know are ordinary switch, bell switch, two-way switch, press button switch and DP switch. Next is different types of wires. Wires are used in circuit and multi-stranded wire, laminated wire, service wire and non-insulated wires are some of the wires that we used in an electrical circuit, and it is used based on its purpose. Isn't it very essential to operate devices, make sure of the safety of electrical circuits when current flows through it? Safety fuse is one such device used in circuits. Once again, safety fuse is a device used in circuit as a precaution to protect the circuit and electrical devices from short circuit and overloading. During this time, excess flow of current happens. So, safety fuse melts and breaks, and thus it prevents the electrical appliances from getting damaged. Nowadays, MCB is used instead of safety fuse in houses. This device breaks a circuit whenever there is an excess flow of current. Did you remember this experiment? When a magnet is brought near a magnetic needle, due to the presence of a magnetic field, the magnetic needle deflects. Like that, a magnetic field is developed around a current-carrying conductor. It was discovered by the scientist Christian Ørsted. Electromagnets are made by utilizing the relationship between electricity and magnetism. What is electromagnet? Yes, when electricity is passed through a magnetic substance, it attains magnetic power. And they are electromagnets. They are temporary magnets, and the strength of electromagnet can be increased by increasing the strength of current and increasing the number of turns of the coil. Electric fan, electric bell and electric motor are some of the devices that make use of electromagnets. We know the importance of electricity as it is the most used form of energy. The regulation of power supply in the form of load shedding and power cut is imposed when the demand for electricity increases. There are many situations in which we wasted electricity very consciously. We can undertake several steps to avoid these situations. We know the electricity used at home is more powerful than what we get from a torch cell. Electricity can cause accidents if not used carefully and may even lead to death. Operating a switch with a wet hand, bulb, fan and TV switched on even when there is no one in the room. Bulb switched on even during daytime and refrigerator left open are some of the situations in which we wasted electricity consciously. Then, what immediate action should we take to save a person who gets electric shock? Yes. First thing to do is cut off the electric connection. Then, push away the affected person using materials that do not conduct electricity. The person should be taken to the nearest hospital immediately if the shock is severe. Give artificial respiration if necessary. Warm the body up by massaging softly. If heartbeat ceases, immediately place your palms one over the other on the person's chest and start pressing down and then release. Continue this process until the heart starts beating on its own. So far, we have discussed the arrangement for flow of electricity. I think you got a clear idea about the importance of electricity. That we know we have a lot of power stations and rivers, but we experience power shortage during summer season. So the only solution for this is use electricity with careful. Teach the next generation that electricity is very precious. Thank you.